Hello guys, Chris here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing one of the most popular GPUs ever created in the history of graphics cards. This one is the Nvidia GeForce 8800 GT, of course, and it released back in October of 2007 for 250 bucks. Other sites say 350 bucks, but the point is it massively undercut the price of the 8800 GTX, which was the higher end card at 600 bucks, and it delivered pretty much the same performance, just slightly slower than the 8800 GTX. So it was a big deal back in 2007 and 2008 and 2009 and stuff like that. It was massively sold around the world. A lot of people bought it back then, and for that it's one of the most popular GPUs ever. And in my opinion, the design of it looks pretty good. Like, it's a single slot card as well, so it's really tiny and really slim. Yes, that's the word. I actually don't even know if it works yet because I haven't installed it in my system because I've been making a lot of Cold War videos, in Black Ops Cold War, of course. So let's just install this 13-year-old beautiful piece of hardware in our system and see how it runs in 2020, shall we? And here we go, we got it up and running. As you can see right there, Nvidia GeForce 8800 GT. These are the specs. I believe this is the GDDR3 model. Yes, it is. There we go. This is the faster version. There's also a DDR2 model that I was scared of buying because usually I always buy the lower end stuff. But no, this is the normal 8800 GT with 512 megabytes of VRAM. The test system consists of a Ryzen 7 3700X and 16 gigs of RAM. The latest drivers available for it are 342.01, and I'm running it with a Ryzen 7 3700X and 16 gigs of RAM. Now, this is of course overkill for a GPU like this, but I'm only testing the GPU, so as long as we don't bottleneck it with a slower CPU, it's just gonna perform like it should. Alright guys, so the games that I'm about to play are not really new games because this GPU doesn't support DirectX 11, so that limits us in the games that we can play. And for the first one, we're gonna go for GTA 5, which supports DirectX 10. As you can see right there, it still shows D3D11 there in MSI Afterburner, but that's something to do with the feature level or whatever. 720p resolution using the lowest settings in the game, which are the normal settings, by the way. Advanced settings are all turned off. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna start counting our FPS right here, and oh boy, okay, it's dropping from 30. I thought this would be a little bit better than the GT710. Don't know why really, but yeah, this is a 2007 card. It's like 5 FPS slower than the 710, which is still okay for a 2007 GPU, but I thought it will do a little bit better here in GTA 5 because I already tested the 9800 GT, and that was getting like 30 plus FPS all of the time. Although these are pretty damn decent for a GPU this old, especially. You can't really complain. It plays GTA 5. If you play at 800 by 600, it will be an even better experience. GPU utilization is not the greatest because, well, it's old, the drivers are kind of outdated, and it was just not optimized to play GTA 5, of course. GTA 5 came out on PC in 2015, and this GPU was already 8 years old, so it's good that it still plays it with 30 plus FPS on average. Not too bad, guys. Not too... Get the heck... Goddamn bastards every single time! Couple of stutters, maybe... Oh my god! Okay, well... Oh, yeah, 1% lows are not very good there, as you can see. What do you want? What do you... I got a pistol. Get the heck out of my way. The game is probably stuttering because the VRAM is a big limitation here in GTA 5. We only got 512 megabytes, of course, as I showed you. That's not... Oh, is that Linus? Is that... No, that's not Sandals and Socks. Over here, it's usually our most demanding place in the benchmark run because of the grass, but there's no grass in the lowest grass quality. Hello, Jack. It actually does a pretty good job here. Not bad, guys. Looking at the entire city, not dropping too much from 30, 29 there, 26. I guess this is a playable experience. And guys, we're now playing Valorant, very easy to run game, and the 2020 game actually. I can't believe a 2020 game is gonna be probably the best performing game in the 8800 GT, but anyways, we're playing at 1080p low settings, let's go. Okay, let's start counting our FPS here in the deathmatch. Of course, in competitive play, you got a few more effects going on, like the smokes effects and stuff like that, so it might be a little bit just slightly more demanding. Very beautiful FPS. You could run a high refresh rate 720p monitor maybe. It's 1080p. Sometimes it will drop from 60, as you could see right there. Oh boy, yes, this is basically the most demanding area in this map, by the way, and it does drop into the 40s, but aside from that, it's in the like 90s. Oh, okay, gotcha. The impressive part is thinking that this GPU came out 13 years ago and it's still playing a 2020 game absolutely fine. This is insane. Oh, come on. Can I go with the pistol? Oh. Got him. Yep, alright, there we go. Okay, headshots, yes please, no! So the game is about to end, but that's okay, we gathered some averages. I think it's a little bit better than the GT 710 as well, so that's amazing. But yeah, the 710 at this point is kind of a meme, you know, it was never meant for gaming. I just play games with it because it's fun to test, you know, and see what bad things it can offer. By the way, I increased the fan speed of this GPU to 60%, that's why it's at 71 degrees Celsius right now instead of 78. And we're now playing some Battlefield 4, one of the best Battlefield games out there that you can play right now and still has a ton of players, so I recommend you to check it out if you haven't already, and if you want to play Battlefield. So we're playing at 720p resolution with the low settings, and can the 8800 GT play this game? I believe it can, guys, because I think this was the minimum requirements GPU. What the hell was that animation getting into the vehicle? Alright, the FOV is quite high here. I don't know why. It's okay in first person, but if you go third person, the vehicle is just way too far, I think. But alright, here we go. I'm just not used to Battlefield anymore, it seems like. One thing that you can do is actually get out of the vehicle without dying. Oh, not like this. I mean, you don't die if you get out of it and it's running fast like in newer titles, but okay, let's go. There are guys over here very close. Yeah, one of them right there. Oh my. Okay, yeah, this is not Call of Duty Cold War. I've been playing that game a lot these days because it's the beta right now, it's going. I will have a few more videos on that, of course, don't you worry. But yeah, this has nothing to do with that. The guns here actually have some recoil and they are hard to control a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna repair this tank, be useful for my team, right? Alright, this is going alright. I'm not dead yet. Our FPS are meh. Pretty meh. I think they're better than something like a GT 630M, which I actually played this game back when it came out in that GPU with a laptop, of course, and it was running slower than this. I was getting like around what, 30 FPS at these settings, and drops into the 20s way too often. But then, oh my god, 6-year-old 8800 GT could actually do it pretty fine. And it's time to see how 13-year-old hardware runs CSGO. We're playing at 720p resolution using the low settings. Texture streaming is actually enabled because it helps with low VRAM cards like this one. Yeah, you can see the frame time graph is pretty bad right now, and that's all because with all of the recent updates in CSGO, they messed up the game on lower end systems, so it now runs like this, kind of a stuttery mess, and the 1% lows are bad because of that. But you know, the FPS itself, they're not too bad. They're still kind of above 60 at least like 90% of the time, which is great to see, of course, especially for a GPU this old. But it sucks to see that CSGO did run way better just like a year ago or 6 months ago even. It did run considerably better. Oh my god, okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got this. There's another one here. Okay, okay, we got this. We got this. It's still playable, don't get me wrong, but these frame time spikes or micro stutters are there, and they're very, very annoying. If you're just here for a casual play of CSGO, well, you can do it absolutely fine. You can see that I'm still playing the game, although not very well, or not as good as I'd like, but I'm still playing it, and it's still above 60 FPS a lot of times. Yes, double kill. I'm first in the lobby. What is going on? What is happening? Woo boy, what the heck was that? I want to win this, my friends. I am trying hard right now. Yes, okay, okay. All good, almost there. 6 seconds. I believe we won this one, guys. Yes, we did. Very nice. We're now in Dota 2. I'm just gonna watch somebody else's game because I can't really play this game very well, even after 600 hours of it. But anyways, 1080p resolution, low settings. And here we go. Look at those beautiful frames, guys. I'm gonna start counting the FPS. I think I don't want spectator chat. Alright, yeah, let's just watch it. Very nice frames right there. Sometimes it might stutter a little bit. Yep, there we go. I'm not sure why that happens. It happens often with these older GPUs. We've seen the same thing happening with the GTX 285 and the 9800 GT. Once again, another stutter. Okay, I'm spectating it myself right now. Maybe the game was still loading some effects and stuff. Maybe that was it, because right now it's really smooth. I'm sorry for this. Look at my face right now. I'm just seeing if the FPS don't drop there by doing that, and it seems like, yeah, it's okay. Bit of a fight going on right here, and it seems like it is running fine. No stutters right now. Maybe they actually fixed the performance issues within Dota 2. Okay, there we go. Another fight right here. Lots of effects. The FPS are dropping into the 70s from what I've seen at least. Guys, it's not stuttering anymore, so I think that was just because we just joined the game and it was still loading some effects and stuff like that. Okay, another bit of a fight going on, and now with this effect right here from Void's ultimate, the FPS dropped into the 50s. Okay, interesting. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. We benchmarked it for around like 10 minutes and it got pretty good result. It was only with Void's ultimate that it dropped under 60 FPS there for a second. And now it's time for Far Cry 3. I'm gonna go over the settings. We're playing at 720p with the DirectX 9 API and with the low settings with medium textures, and you can see that it's a fairly smooth experience. I wish I could have had this experience back when I played this game through twice with the GT630M. I think I played this one at like 35 FPS, around that 30-35, sometimes a few drops as well. So when this game came out, the 8800 GT was already 5 years old. And it's still doing a really good job, as you can see. So, no wonder it was the world's most popular GPU back when it launched. And it stood like that for a few years as well. Ha 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 ha! I killed... Yes, I don't care. Go, Jason, come on, buddy. I wonder how you scratched yourself, buddy, but okay. Oh, this is a friendly guy, but now they're scared of me. What are you shooting? What? Oh, okay. Whoa, you're shooting me now. Oh my god. Okay, alright, Jason, don't shoot. Don't, no. It runs perfectly fine, above 60 FPS on average. It will drop into the 50s a few times here and there, but it's not really a big deal. It's a smooth experience. It's a single player title, so oh my god. Okay, I don't want to kill a tiger today. Come on, tiger. No. Why do you do this to me? And this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. As you know, this GPU is old and it doesn't support the newer titles, so we're playing at 1080p, and these are the settings. Some things are on high, some things are enabled, and a lot of things are disabled because these are performance hogs. This GPU, by the way, wasn't made with the 1080p resolution in mind, of course. It's a 2007 GPU, and 1080p wasn't really a thing back then, but it's holding its own, even in the 2011 title. Yeah, it's amazing. This performance is absolutely amazing. It's kind of a high refresh rate experience as well. You could definitely play like this. But yeah, I just wanted to include a Call of Duty title in this video because, well, the series is just going strong right now with the new Black Ops Cold War game and the Warzone game mode and stuff like that. But unfortunately, as this GPU doesn't support the X11 as well as the X12, of course, it just can't open those games, and I will show it to you at the end of the video. I'm gonna try to launch Fortnite, PUBG, and COD Warzone, as well as Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's try to open those 4 just to see an error message, because some people just comment every single time, oh, why didn't you test this game on this GPU? Well, it just doesn't work, okay? But anyways, this is a very high refresh rate experience, definitely impressive to see it perform this well at 1080p. And we're now playing some Rust at 720p, as you can see right there, with the lowest settings, because, well, it's sort of a recent title. It's not really a recent title, but it doesn't really run very well, as you can probably tell. At least it runs, so that's a good thing here for the 8800 GT, of course. You can't really play a lot of recent titles on it, so it's good that you can still hop into Rust and play for a little bit, but you unfortunately will have some bugs here, like the trees aren't showing up until you get really close to them, and it's not the draw distance, it's just something within the GPU. Probably the VRAM is not enough to run this game properly. We've seen the same issue with the 9800 GT and GTX 285 as well. As you can see, those trees over there, they just they just disappear right in front of you, so it's very weird. So you can still get into Rust maybe and play a little bit if you like it, but it's not really ideal because you can't really see a thing. I'm not sure how it trends. What is this? What the heck is this? As I was saying, I'm not sure how it translates to people, if you can spot people or not. I believe there should be water right there as well, but what? There are things flying right there. This is perfect. Oh boy. Yes, I'm walking over water. Okay, I'm submerged right now. Alright, well, yep, this is the problem with these old GPUs in Rust. My friends, this is Crysis. Unfortunately, we can't play the remastered, but we can check if it can run Crysis. So, can it run Crysis? Let's find out. We're at the 720p resolution with the high settings preset without motion blur, and 30s on high settings at 720p, guys. This is not bad. Wow, this is kind of impressive. Okay. It's way better than, for example, the GT 710 in this game. That GPU got like 35 FPS average, but at medium settings instead of high. And high settings is actually looking pretty for a 2007 game, 2007 GPU as well. So yeah, in 2007 with a GPU like this one, it was an amazing experience at 30 plus FPS. Let me tell you, that could be destroyable, couldn't it? Like the trees. Look at the trees. Such wonderful tech for 2007, guys. Yes. Oh, oh, it's flying. It doesn't matter. It's just the physics. In 2007, things were different. That's how you exploded cars back in the days, guys. Oh my god. Well, that was amazing. This is a completely playable experience for Crysis, by the way. And look at the graphics. You wouldn't say that this game is 13 years old. There we go. I want to explode that car over there just to see the explosion actually does something to the FPS. There we go. Alright, 34 still. Not too bad. Yeah, no stutters as well. So this is amazing. This is an awesome experience. It can definitely run Crysis. I'm very happy to say this. So Crysis ran well But let's test the real Crysis for the 8800 GT. This is Ark Survival Evolved. We're playing at the lowest setting, 720p resolution with 100% resolution scale, and that means that we are getting, sub 20 FPS. This is amazing, my friends. Oh my gosh. It still shows D3D11 there, which I find very interesting, and I can't find anywhere why it says D3D11. I know it's something to do with feature level because somebody already told me, but I don't really remember. I'm just gonna run away. I believe that dinosaur, the tiny one, is probably going after me, but okay, we got 15 FPS average there and 1% lows of 11. So yeah, this is the real Crysis. Let's just turn the resolution scale down to the lowest and see if it helps. And we gained 4 to 5 FPS, which is not bad. The resolution scale is very, very bad. I'm just gonna pick up your poop, sir. Can I please? This game is full with bugs. It's riddled with bugs. Come on. No, I pressed control to, oh my god. I pressed control to crouch and the guy just punched him. And we're getting 25 now. Well, that's not too bad. That's okay. It's like 5 less FPS than the 9800 GT, which is the fully enabled GPU. You know, they share the same GPU, but this one has some of the CUDA cores disabled. 30 FPS right here. And if you look at the sky, 50s. It doesn't reach 60, unfortunately, but this is how I thought Crysis would run. But here we go. We got Ark Survival Evolved to save the day. So, if you're here because you skipped the entire video and you didn't hear me talking about these games that I'm about to test, well, they just don't work because this GPU doesn't support them, basically. It doesn't support DirectX 11 or DirectX 12 or Vulkan, so it can't run those games, but I'm gonna show it to you, okay? Let's go. The error message takes so long. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, please reboot or reinstall latest drivers. Well, we can't really install more latest drivers than these because these are the latest drivers for this GPU. Call of Duty Warzone or Modern Warfare or Black Ops Cold War, they all will get you the same message, I think. So let's see. It actually shows a loading screen. Okay, I was not expecting that, to be honest. Alright. Well, set optimal set, sure. Oh, there we go. Fortnite. I always get asked in these lower end GPU videos to test Fortnite, and there we go, friends. This is why you don't see Fortnite in these old GPUs. This game actually supported DX10 back in the days, but now it doesn't. You need a DirectX 11 compatible GPU. PUBG, this is one of those games that actually did support DX10, but now it doesn't, unfortunately. It's trying so hard. Anyways, here we go. Known issues with graphics driver. It's not the driver, it's just the GPU, okay? So far, only Fortnite got it right, actually. The other message here saying that no cooked content was found, so maybe just download some food pictures, food that is cooked, not like sushi and stuff. Another one. Okay, there we go, and we got a crash reporter. Let's send and close so they know that people with DX10 GPUs are actually trying to play the game. And guys, it's finally time to ask that question. Can it run Crysis? Wait a second. No, that one has already been answered. Do I recommend the 8800 GT in 2020? And the answer is, of course not. Like, it's not worth it in 2020, basically. It can't run the newer titles. It doesn't run older titles all that well, except for like Dota 2, Valorant, yeah, even CSGO stuttered on it, so of course I don't recommend this GPU. If you find it for like $5-10 used, it might be worth it, you know, to keep it as a collector's item. I really like the shape of it, and I just noticed it's holographic, the Nvidia logo right there. I didn't notice that earlier. Wow. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed to take a look at this old GPU. I certainly did. I always love to take a look at old hardware. So, yeah, keep tuned in for more. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one very soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.